What up? And welcome back to another episode of Gritty Knows Best, baby. That's right. Joining us tonight, we got EJ and Crow, who are fresh off of their one chip challenge. And if you don't know what that is, that's a challenge where you got to eat the hottest chip in the world. They're going to be talking about their experiences with that. They're also going to be talking about a possible beef and rivalry that is brewing between them. I don't know. We'll have to see. We are also joined by our man Clay, and he's going to be telling us a nice little story about some absolute chaos that he kicked off at Target not too long ago. So make sure you stay to the end of the show to hear that. So let's start off with Mo. If you haven't seen his one chip challenge, here's a little preview. Time for the one chip challenge.
Let's go.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
You
Oh, nah.
what?
Oh.
Oh, my stomach.
Get the out.
Crow, let me ask you this. Hello, gentlemen. How's
What's up?
everybody doing tonight? Everybody say hi.
Hey, what's good?
Hey. Listen, Mo. From the outside looking in, because I was the filmer and the editor of your challenge, to me it seemed like beforehand you underestimated the severity of the heat that was going to come out of that chip. Is this true?
I did. I approached that with all bravery.
But you didn't expect it to be like that, right?
Nope.
So it hit you
That's
immediately,
what bravery
huh?
does. It hit me immediately. It was suffering.
What was your first, the hit, the first, what did it feel like and what were you thinking when it hit?
My eyeballs immediately said,
We saw that.
we're going to fall out of your face right now. And I just immediately started just crying so much. I felt like there was, listen, you don't understand. I felt like there was a deep emotional scar that was being released out of my body. It was so much tears.
I've heard
My
that
tongue
eating
was just
hot
on
stuff
fire.
like that is kind of healing for your body. That's just something I heard, that it like purges things from your body. And if anybody purged, it was you. You were purging
purged.
tears, purging vomit. You
It must
vomited
have
like
been a
6
demon.
times. Did you
It had to be
expect
a
to
demon.
vomit?
No, I did not. That was unexpected. I really did have to poop. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I was,
Yeah, because he's like, I got a shit, and next thing you know, blah, just vomit out of
Yeah.
your mouth. Now, from watching it, I'm sure everybody can come to their own conclusion, but from what I heard and what I saw, it looked like the worst of it was when you stepped outside of the church and you were kneeling on the ground. Was that the worst part of it for you?
The throat was definitely the worst part, but
The throat?
but the throw up in the bathroom. But that was just more like it was at its height, right? It was at its height. It was saying, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go," and it was just ramping up so much in my body. I thought I was just only cursing could do any relief in my body. I had to curse.
They say
to
that is a
relieve
relief. They say when
all
you're
that
getting a
pain.
tattoo or you're in some kind of pain, if you curse, it'll help you actually relieve some of the pain.
What is up with all these fun facts?
That's what they say. I got all kind of facts. What you want? I got facts for days.
We getting off of Google.
So that was, I got
Yo.
the Google glasses on. That's what my glasses are. I got the facts
That's what
right.
they
I'm
are.
looking at them right now. So that was the worst part of it. You described it at a level 8, and that's how high it got for you?
Was it? It was 7. I don't remember the
It
number.
was an
but
8 for you.
8 sounds perfect for what
All
it
right.
was in that moment. My stomach just felt like at one time, like imagine a fucking hard clay in your stomach.
Oh, hey, yo, you got
That's what-
you got a hard clay in your stomach? Whoa, Clay! When did this happen? You wanna make a comment about that, Clay?
I mean, I have some comments about Mo's general technique.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, Mo, you ate the chip too slow. I think Eddie had superior technique of really going for the whole chip all at once.
Mm.
And I think the water kills you. I think that's why he threw
It
up,
wasn't
bro.
water, bro. It was Sprite, which is worse.
It was Sprite, bro. I made it worse for myself.
And it was like it was like a fast food Sprite, which I think those are the worst ones. Those are
Yeah,
like
the
the most
acidity on
acidic.
those mother. Mm.
Now
And you're right. That was my biggest mistake. But I looked at that chip and I said, "Oh, I can't put this whole thing in my mouth." And that's why that was happening. I thought about it, and then I realized my mouth game is not on that level. So I took pieces.
I just like to say that we got 3 great quotes from you right now. You got a hard clay in your stomach. You couldn't fit all of it in your mouth, and your mouth game is not up to par. Wow, Mo! Thank you so much for the golden comments you just gave us. Amazing. Would you like to slow down, or would you like to recalibrate what's going on in your mind?
I'm very comfortable with what I'm saying. I am speaking English very well. You know,
well,
so it is not me, it's you, bro.
Your video was approximately 4 minutes or so, but the actual experience was about 15. Now it was you were pretty much done with the pain after we got you the McFlurry.
At that point, it was just tingling.
Oh, tell everybody what happened with your nose when we were in the car.
Oh my God! I just kept sneezing, and my heart kept stopping every time, man.
Because it was the pepper was coming out of your face.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm sitting there, waiting, and I just sneezed in my heart, in my nose, in my mouth. Or just restarted and reignited, and all the pain just came flowing back to my body.
That's a side effect I haven't heard of. The sneezing. The burning sneeze.
Burning sneeze.
It's very unfortunate because your video was magnificent. It was tremendous. Best video on the channel right now for sure. Sorry, Eddie, but you know you can't compete with the Crow's video. The Crow came through and killed it. But unfortunately for you, you technically didn't defeat the challenge. Did you know that? Okay. Did you know what the exact rules were?
I don't remember. Once I ate that chip, everything was
everything went black.
Everything just went blurry.
Everything went red.
Yeah,
wow.
It was rules. I was there and experienced. And you know what? I actually increased the challenge with that Sprite.
I think so.
I feel like we need to just slide that one in, and we need to mix your chip next year with a Sprite to increase the hell that you experience.
How was your shit after that? Was your shit fiery?
A little bit.
Okay.
I was just worried about hemorrhoids.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was fine though.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, Eddie, do you have anything you'd like to say about Mo's challenge before we move on to yours? Because you had some crazy comments, but we're not going to get into that till we get into yours.
Nah, he really does.
You said something crazy.
You need to say it to my face.
We're gonna say he'll say it when he's done. We're done with this. But do you have anything you'd like to say about Mo's?
I think Mo's video was better than mine just because he threw up.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
The throw up is what made the video, and it was green. That was crazy.
Yeah, because he ate the Whopper before that, the Ghost Pepper Whopper, which was orange. Lord, so he had all that dye in his stomach.
What about Whoppers turns your insides green?
No, I think it was just a dye. Because remember when me and you had the black Whopper for the Halloween like 5 years ago? It's just the dye because it turned our shit green. I don't think it's a regular Whopper.
It also was just an unholy shit.
It hurt you?
You know what, Mo?
I don't remember it, but like in addition to it being green, like just like if we're just going to talk about shit now, like just the texture of it just felt evil.
Really? I don't remember that. I wonder if the new one is like that. Yeah, that would the Halloween Whopper he's referring to. We ate that like 5 years ago, maybe, or something like that. I wonder if this one was like that. Maybe they perfected it a little more. Hopefully they didn't hurt anybody.
Let's try it again.
Yeah,
you know what, Mo? I do got to give you credit though, because you did eat a Whopper, the spicy Whopper before the chip. So you know that there was already you're already fighting against the current. You know what I mean? Like
a little bit. So, unless anybody has anything to say about Mo, can we move on to Eddie's?
Yeah, let's go to E.
All right. So, here is a preview of EJ's One Chip Challenge. Time for EJ to take the One Chip Challenge.
Holy bro, this is so hot. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to keep it together, bro. Oh, I'm crying.
You had the Carolina Reaper pepper, which is the hottest pepper in the world, as well as 2 ghost peppers prior to this. Not in the same week, whatever, but you had yours a couple of months ago. How did this chip compare to those peppers?
Well, the ghost peppers are garbage. I think I made that clear in the video. All that shit was fake news. The ghost peppers aren't hot. I feel like comparing it to the Reaper pepper is more accurate, you know, because immediately they were both pretty intense. But the chip, you know, I feel like the chip didn't really. I feel like it didn't last as long. And
really?
If we're gonna keep on the shit topic, like my shits after the chip, we're nothing compared to those peppers, man.
Tell everybody again, for those that didn't listen to the 6-hour special, if you didn't listen to the 6-hour special or watch it on YouTube, go check it out to see Eddie eat these peppers. How was your shit after the 2 ghost peppers?
Well, if I remember correctly, I believe I called you in the middle of my shit. And I was damn near about to start crying, bro. I was in pain, bro. Every time I went to go wipe or something, bro, like just a breeze from moving my hand, I don't know, bro, excruciating, bro. It just burned. Everything burned.
Oh, so we know it came. The chip wasn't even comparable to that. I mean, this wasn't comparable to the chip. It was bad.
At least not coming out.
It was.
The ghost pepper had a second wind, got a second life, but the Reaper pepper wasn't like that, right?
Yeah, let's let me re-clarify things. The Reaper pepper shits weren't that bad, but the ghost pepper, my God, man, yeah, like it had a second coming, bro.
Haunted your ass, huh? Haunted that ass. So
my insides were screaming.
For those that are into the technical aspects of this challenge, the chip was covered in the dust of the Reaper pepper and the Scorpion pepper, I think it's called, which is maybe the second or third hottest pepper in the world. So you're saying this was by far the worst in intensity, but it didn't last as long as the Reaper pepper.
Yeah, I feel like it was done with pretty quick. My dumbass didn't get anything in my eye this time, so that was nice. Right. Yes.
Now, Eddie, I got a question for you, because you and me, when we did the Reaper Pepper Challenge, you were talking about we talked about the difference between what it's like to eat a pepper and what it's like to eat a really hot chip. I have a suspicion, Eddie, that you could eat like 5 of those chips in a row.
I probably could.
Oh, do we have another video coming?
I think you could eat a whole bag of those chips. Honestly, yeah, I do.
I've seen there's a guy on YouTube that ate like an abundance of these chips. I don't know how many. I think it was like maybe like 100 or something like that, like something absurd. Eddie, are you interested in eating an abundance of these chips as well?
I don't know about 100, but
not 100.
I mean, maybe like 10. 100. But
maybe you can see how many you can do. We order like 50. And you just,
yeah, why not? As long as I don't have
I think
to
that's really because usually you're dealing with a bag of chips. I feel like you don't have to pay for it till the last one. So like I feel like you can keep ramping up the heat so you can't take it anymore, and then you stop.
Well, Clay, that's why we love you. Always with the great ideas.
Am I allowed to drink something during, or do I have to wait till I'm done eating all my chips? Like, what
you can't take it.
Also, do you have to keep eating till he drinks and then he loses?
I think so.
But the only thing about that is the chip is kind of hard to put down. So right, Eddie, like you said, it's kind of hard to swallow without even drinking anything in general, right?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to chew, but I was definitely struggling to swallow that shit.
I'd say he could take some water, but when it's he'll lose when he hits the milk.
Yeah,
because water really is not. I heard it's not supposed to be good for it anyway. Like it really doesn't help at all. If anything, it makes it a little worse, from what I heard.
I'm not sure which pepper it was, but I know one of the peppers I used water just to push it down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, maybe we could do it like that. So that's a great idea. We'll have to talk to the Gritty Nose Best Support Team. Maybe we can get the company card out, order a couple more chips. Eddie, don't be surprised if you get a package at the door next week. Time to eat some chips, baby. Crow?
But when I saw that chip was evil.
It looked evil. My favorite line from him was, "What the fuck you got me eating?" And he was holding up to the camera. That's my favorite line, bro.
Because we went to the pepper store and we found supposedly the seasoning for the chip, but it wasn't that color. It wasn't fucking black like that.
It was evil. Big evil. Clay, you got anything else you want to say before we move on to Crow?
No, we're good.
Okay. Crow, this is really, we really want to hear from you now. This is your bitter rival.
Man, my bitter rival. Like, let's go.
What is your review of his video? He actually, for those that didn't see it, EJ actually did a good job on the challenge. Not that you did him, but he did a really good job on the challenge aspect because it took him a minute and a half to drink anything. So you got to commend the guy for that. That was very commendable.
You got to give him credit.
I would have been like, Mo, first bite, drinking milk. I'm putting milk in my veins after that. I don't want to hear nothing. So what did you think about it, Mo?
I actually liked this video. Me and my girl just rolled up and we was like, okay, we watching it. And we definitely was just laughing the whole time. His reaction, him constantly walking.
My man kept walking out of frame. I was like, yo, come back. What the hell? Just walk forward, walk this way.
In my defense, I didn't have a cameraman to follow me around, so I couldn't really walk around the block or anything.
And you're not good at taking directions, so you couldn't just walk in the same spot.
You're not. You don't know how to hold a camera either. So his whole video was actually really funny.
It worked. We got it done.
until the end. Until the end.
All right, you spoke about the end. Let's get into the end right now. There was a spicy quote, no pun intended, from EJ, where he called the Crow a big pussy baby. How do you respond to this, Crow?
Wow. First of all, taking those two words and putting it together, it's horrible. And you drunk milk to numb it away. I drunk Sprite and only ignited the chip in me. Okay? So in reality, in my opinion, I took the challenge to a whole nother level. Okay? I made it harder for myself, like a dumbass. So don't be calling nobody no pussy. Pussy baby. First of all, why pussy baby? Like that's what I'm really curious about. Why pussy baby? Why those two words?
It was the first thing that came to my mind, man. I don't know. He asked me about it, and the first thing I remembered was this man threw up. That's a big pussy baby move.
Wow.
Ooh.
You should have took no milk. You should have took drunk no milk.
Well, that's not a part of the challenge now, is it?
But Mo, are you going to redeem?
I'm going to redeem myself. I'm going to redeem myself. It just has to be done.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, listen, Eddie
Eddie
over here.
Hold on. I mean, if you want to redeem yourself, I got an idea.
What's your idea?
I got an idea. I got a little something right here that we could both eat, man. We got a little nitro gummy bear that we could both munch on, man.
Let's go.
Eddie is holding up, for those that can't see, apparently the world's hottest gummy bear.
So, if you want to redeem yourself, I mean, you got an opportunity.
So you're accepting this challenge, Crow?
I'm accepting the challenge. Get the card out. Get the credit card out.
That was actually supposed to be Eddie's first video, because once we did the Reaper thing, I was like, okay, Eddie, why don't you do the world's hottest gummy bear? Then the one chip challenge thing happened. I was like, nah, we got to get on that. Let's get on that first. So we had the gummy bear just sitting there, so it's only right. Let's put it to use. We got to send one to the Crow. I'll give one to the Crows in my neighborhood. They'll send it over to you. They'll fly it over to where you are.
Come over here, baby.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. This is gonna come very soon. Are we gonna get this done ASAP, Eddie? When you want to do this?
Probably maybe like next weekend-ish.
Oh, okay. That was on my timeline. That's when I got it. I was thinking the end of November, possibly the people will get to see it or something like that. So everybody stay tuned for the big gummy bear. You think you can handle this, Mo? Will you be drinking Sprite?
I'm ready.
Will you have water by your side? I mean, will you have...
I might have to, now that I know that I have to wait as long before drinking milk and all that. You know what?
I think that's what's going to be the deciding factor in this challenge. Now that we all are agreeing on the rules,
McFlurry ready.
It's going to have to be whoever drinks milk the first loses. Is that you down with that, Clay?
I'm a little upset that I didn't get a McFlurry after my challenge.
I wasn't able to get you one because you're halfway across the world from me, so we couldn't just jump in the car. And also, you're a freaking caveman and you're a troglodyte. You don't have any cash app. You don't have any, like, you don't even have a bank card. Like, you have no way for me to even give you money. I'd have to send it in the mail. So it's like, why even bother? Like, I couldn't, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. My man didn't even know his zip code. I was like, which is, I don't know. So how was I supposed to get you McFlurry? Explain that. Call Ronald McDonald myself. Tell him to walk it over there.
You got me, bro. You got me. I'm sorry.
And this is EJ. This is him. I mean, just him getting on Facebook took like, I don't know, 10 years, and he got on that like once everybody was like, this isn't even cool. This isn't even cool
once
anymore.
Facebook died, that's when I got on there.
Yeah, he got on there once it was on life support already. It's not even cool anymore. He's like, yo, what's up, y'all? I'm trying to write on my wall. He was like, bro, we ain't even on that shit. What are you talking about, bro? Get out of here. That shit is over.
Yo, that's old back.
So, Crow, this is supposed to be a lot hotter than the chip that's going to be. For those that don't know, I've looked up the numbers and everything. It's supposed to be a lot hotter than the chip. So, are you really prepared for this, Crow?
I guess I gotta be. I'm gonna eat breakfast
now. You already agreed.
I'm gonna eat breakfast. Make sure I drink a lot of water.
Clay, how do you feel about this challenge? Who do you got your money on now that we're all squared away on the rules? Who do you got your money on?
For the gummy bear,
yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Eddie's gonna have a harder time.
Why is that?
Because Eddie has fucked up teeth. He's gonna get caught his teeth.
These are facts, bro. I'm gonna have to
Don't
get a
scare him. He's been saying that the whole time.
hole.
I've been trying to calm his nerves about things. He's like, yo, my cavities are gonna get stuck in
He's gonna be
there.
completely stuck in one tooth. His fucking tooth's gonna melt out of his head.
But chips get stuck in your teeth pretty easily too, right? They get
I was
stuck
worried
in it
about
if you got
that too,
cavities.
man. I was worried about the chip. Like the chip would get in the hole of my tooth. I was like, how am I gonna get this out? My gums are gonna be burning from the inside.
I think he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be
You
great.
gotta go to the filler before you do it.
Listen, we don't got time to go to the dentist right now. We don't got time.
Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist first.
We don't got time. Listen, we don't got time.
No,
It's gonna be fine.
no, you put the putty from CVS.
Oh, you're gonna get like a temp. Oh, wow, I never even heard of that.
Oh yeah. When you got holes in your teeth, sometimes you gotta put the putty in your teeth.
Oh, okay. So who's your money on? Your money on Mo or is your money on EJ?
I mean, what constitutes a win? Because most tiers are priceless.
Well, you gotta listen back to the show because I think I literally just said it. Whoever drinks milk first loses.
Oh, I wasn't saying,
Like you were painting your nails over there. I don't know what you were just doing.
Eddie's gonna win.
Eddie's gonna win. Sorry, Crow, but I got my money on Eddie too. I think he's just built different. He's a Children of the Corn. He's just different in the mind. He's very odd.
I'm gonna get my M&M McFlurry ready. And we're gonna do this.
His head is like a brick wall. It's just there's not much going on. It's just he can handle the pain. He's just a different breed of person. It's just
Eddie was a great soldier.
Huh?
He would have made such a great soldier.
Yeah, he'll run into the battlefield, just blindfolded, just go in. Clear this minefield, Eddie. Boom. You probably have had so many lives in your so many reoccurring lives or past lives because you probably died so many times doing dumb things and getting injured, getting eaten by lions, like going out in the middle of the night as a caveman. If anybody, you've had the most past lives in this group, I bet, if I can imagine.
Is that good?
I mean, it's good for us for the challenge, for sure. It works for the show very well, so thank you. We don't.
In my opinion, I think I'm going to win the challenge, but I think this will be a lot easier for Mo because there's a lot less to chew on. You know what I mean? He ain't going to struggle like it's not a big ass chip or anything. So
well, I mean, we'll see how tough the gum. If it's like one of those Haribo gummy bears that takes like 40 minutes to chew, them things are so tough, you don't know how it's going to be. He might spit it out.
It's all in the mind, my guy.
If you spit it out, then you lose, though.
Oh, you're done. Yeah, you're done. You're done. But they're not going to be doing this face to face. Their videos are going to be separately, so you got to tune in to the YouTube channel, and you're going to see Mo's. We're going to see EJ's. It's going to be a great time. Coming soon, baby. Come get your barf bags ready. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I was trying to get us to do it in face, person to person, but no,
not gonna happen like that. We need
too much to organize.
We need to do it this way. This is the superior way. All right, Clay, the spotlight is on you. A couple of weeks ago, you called me with a wild story from Target. Tell us what happened.
I'm out of control. So I went to, and I haven't even thought about how to tell this. I went to Target not that long ago. I wanted to buy a bicycle. I wanted to take a trip, and I decided that part of that trip it was going to be partially bicycle. So I walked in, and I like to think that I'm like a bike mechanic, but I'm not. I know like nothing. I've never looked anything up. I've just like played with bikes a lot. So I walked into the Target, and I'm kicking tires and I'm flipping shit over, and I'm like adjusting them. I'm seeing like which one I want. I finally pick out a bike, and I start inflating the tires. I inflate one bike's tires, and then I realized that I had broken the mirror on the bike. So I pushed that one to the side, and I just act like that didn't happen. And then I go and I get a second bike, and I start filling up the tires. I fill up, and the thing is that the air pump has a gauge on it, and it's a hybrid bike. That's what it said on it. So I pumped it up to the part of the dial that said hybrid. I was wrong. So I pump up the first tire. I take the valve out, and then I plug it in, and I start working on the second tire, and I just go fucking deaf. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And people are looking at me. I hear ringing, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can hear out of my ear. The first tire that I started blowing up completely fucking exploded, and I couldn't hear nothing. And I'm just looking around. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, people are running over the aisle. They thought that there was gunshots. The police came up. All the staff are around me. I'm like, hey, everybody, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was just inflating a bike tire. I really did not mean to, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, hey, listen, like, I'm just gonna buy this bike. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And they're like, yo, you're not supposed to be doing that, this and that. I'm like, listen, I can't buy the bike if it's not ready to. I need to ride home, So kind of like while I'm doing that, I start filling up like another one, and then even more people start running over, and they're like, yo, you cannot do that.
Did you not learn?
What do you say?
He said, did you not learn?
For the first time?
No, how could it happen twice? I needed the bike. I wanted to go home. I just wanted to get out of there, but I needed to get out of there on a bicycle.
Right.
So I just started pumping it up again. It was the most awkward thing ever. And then I realized that I had done pretty good hearing damage.
This is so autistic. It's not even funny.
You said you had hearing damage?
I'm going to be banned from the store.
I started calling lawyers because I'm, if I have hearing damage, I'm going to sue the shit out of Target. So I started calling lawyers, and I'm talking to paralegals, and they're like, listen, like, you don't have a case.
It's your fault.
You use their equipment in their store without their permission. Like, you have nothing. I was like, all right, whatever.
Wow.
So I went to like a hearing doctor, and I had them like test my hearing. And they gave me the beeps. They put me in like a special booth with the headphones.
Yep.
And they're like, you have no hearing damage. Your hearing is completely
Yo, did it feel like when you're playing Call of Duty and you're sitting somewhere and then a flashbang goes off? Is that what it felt like when the bike exploded?
It's exactly like how they animate a flashbang in Call of Duty. Like I did not know. I didn't even. It's like you hear nothing. Like I didn't hear an explosion. I just heard nothing.
You were like confused though. You're like, wait, what? Like what?
Yeah, I didn't even know what happened.
And
I'm surprised your video is not floating on the internet right now.
I wish it was. Did you fall back at all?
God.
Did you like fall back?
No, bro, I didn't even like notice. And like I was so instantly deaf.
And then, so people thought there was gunshots.
No, he definitely had to pay for that.
Like because this is a Target like at the Barclays Center. So there's mad people there. Like they're expecting people to get shot. There's police already in the Target, and like everybody just starts running over. They're like, yo, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, I don't even know what did happen.
You're lucky they didn't make you pay for all 3 bikes.
Well, you didn't tell them about the mirror one, right?
I didn't tell him about the mirror one, but honestly, Who cares? No, that was the other thing is that like they wouldn't let me buy the bike anymore. I'm like, I'll just take this bike. And they're like, no, you broke the mirror on this bike. This one's got to come off the floor too. This one's got to come off the floor. So like I ruined 2 bikes before I even bought one. They have to like send them back products now.
Oh my God, that's great. Wow. I'm glad your hearing's all right. I'm glad your hearing's all right. Yeah, I remember getting that call and I was like, yeah, call some lawyers. Like, see if you could work something up.
I would have never told him to call a lawyer. I would be like, yo, bro, this is your fault.
You don't have a case. I agree.
You got to try. You got to try in life. You got to give it a shot. You don't know he's already, he's already disabled. That's a good look that, on the paper.
I used to work
in property damage.
Big horseshit cases. I thought I had something, but I had nothing.
Damn. Well, play the lottery. It's $1 billion. Maybe you'll get that
back. Like the paralegals told me I had nothing, and the lawyers never got back to me. No follow-up emails, nothing.
They were like, all right, tire exploding in Target. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. We got like real slip and falls to deal. People breaking their ass, people breaking their heads at McDonald's. That's nothing. I'm glad your hearing's all right, and you're riding the bike. You have your new bike, right?
Yeah.
And that's going well.
You did get a bike.
Nothing's happened with that one. That one's fine.
No, that one's fine.
Did they make you pay for the tire?
No. They just took it off the floor. You get to break things at Target. It's not a break you buy policy over there. You get to break.
You hear that, kids? So go in there. Start breaking stuff.
Just to break shit.
You need to go to Target just to get out of the house. Honestly, you should go to Target. You should go to Target. You should go to Target just to go. Just to experience.
They're not gonna let me in. They're gonna say no ghouls allowed.
yeah. And then the way you talk,
no ghouls.
The way you talk, like to people, you're gonna be asking for something. You're like, oh, where that? Where fire? Where's that? That they're not even gonna know what you're talking about, bro.
Oh my God.
If you would have went this month, they would have thought you were a Halloween decoration. They're like, oh shit, this dude just came to life. This ghoul is creeping around the aisles.
Over. Take your mask off.
Oh man.
I definitely. When we were living together, I could have had like a security camera in the house. That way I could have just got so many like night vision shots. You hunchback creeping house.
Getting like little Gatorades. You had like your Gatorade kick back then. Creeping out.
I'm just hunched over the bong trying to smoke. You walk out and turn the light on. I'm just hissing like turn the fucking light out.
I got a stupider bike story for you. Okay, this is not mine, but this is when we worked. Clay, you weren't there. Mo, you might have been there. So this is when we worked in the summers. We were like 16, and for those that don't know, we were in a work program for like 3 years. We'd go to this hub, this one location, and they would send us out for the week to do a certain job. So I did this, Mo did that, whatever. We sent it. Some people worked at a coffee shop, blah, blah, blah. And then we'd come back on Friday, have a big meeting, and they'd give us our checks. So one Friday, we go back, and we're like, oh, where's this dude at? Like, where's this guy? And people are like, oh, you didn't hear what happened? Like, his job called, and he got fired. And we're like, why? What happened? This guy worked at Toys R Us, right? And he steals a bike from his job. But instead of riding away with the bike, they caught him with the bike waiting at the bus stop. So he immediately got caught just standing at the bus stop with this bike he just stole. Like, how about you just ride it home? How about you just flee the scene on the vehicle you just obtained illegally? I think that one definitely has to trump yours, Clay. I could not believe that.
I know what it was.
Nah. He had a tire blow up next to his ear. That's hilarious.
I mean, it was breaking mirrors, blowing up tires.
Bro.
In terms of stupidity, I think this one tops it. I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Clay would never do that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I just think
Clay should have never did this, but he did.
Yeah, you're not supposed to walk into Target and just start working on the bikes. Apparently.
You're also not supposed to walk out of your job with the bike either. So I mean, it's like whatever.
I don't know too many Toys R Us workers, but I know my cousin worked there and he was stealing systems. So I'm just gonna assume that Toys R Us employees just steal shit.
I'm sure he didn't walk out with the system like on on his shoulder like this, though.
Shoulder
Just
like a
walking
ball.
like, hey, see you guys next Friday.
He was unloading the truck, and he had his car right there. So he was just like, one in the store, one in my car. One in the store, one in my car.
Hey, you can't blame him for that. Did you get any systems? Did he hook you up?
No, he sold them for money.
Damn, can't even get the homie hookup.
I guess not, bro. That's not even home, bro. That's my family. My family treating me like
hookup?
that.
Damn. Wow. Well,
family discount is $500.
Quick question before we go, because me and Eddie were fighting about this. Domino's, great pizza or nasty?
Garbage.
Not up here.
What do you
Not
think,
up
Mo?
here.
Straight up garbage.
Fuck
Thank
you.
you. Straight up garbage.
It's not good up here, bro. It's only good
even
on
Mo
the
said it's
city.
not good. Let's go, Mo.
You said it's
Up
not
here.
good up
It's
here?
barely pizza.
What do you mean it's not good up here, Mo? It's actually better up here.
You think so?
Yes, it's better up here. The service is better. It's
You're outnumbered, bro.
all of it is better.
Nah, the taste is not. It
Clay,
feels-
and don't
it
you
feels
I would
different.
say if I was in the middle of nowhere where I knew I couldn't get good pizza, I would rather have Domino's than bad pizza. But Domino's is also not pizza.
What do
I
you mean
would
it's
rather
not
just
pizza?
not
It's
eat that. I
cheese,
think I'd
it's
rather
dough.
starve.
It's cheese, it's dough, and all the other things that you need to make pizza. Sauce. How is it not pizza? It's an oven.
Because it's more leather
Domino's?
shoes.
Domino's is pretty much when they take the pizza box and they just cover it with sauce and cheese. And then they put that box in another box. You know what I mean?
Bruh, get the hell out of here. And Clay, don't you
Yeah.
eat pizza from 7-Eleven?
Oh, shit.
I will say every day of the week, the 7-Eleven pizza beats the shit out of Domino's pizza.
Yeah,
Yo,
I...
facts. I'm
And
just gonna say
it's twice
fast-
as fast and half the price.
fast track pizza.
Well, it's
is
one
the shit.
slice. You don't get do you get a pie from 7-Eleven?
Yeah, you can get 2 pies for $10 from 7-Eleven.
Ooh, oh my God, that's horrendous. Oh my God, just because
And they
it's
make
cheaper.
it in like 5 minutes.
That doesn't mean it's better. That means it's probably even worse.
You like it because it's cheap.
We have to do
No,
a
that is-
Domino's versus 7-Eleven comparison. We're gonna have to do that. Me and
Bro,
me
I
and
think
Crow.
a dollar slice is better than Domino's.
Ugh, I
A
used to
dollar
eat.
size is great.
I did not.
Fast track all day, my guy.
I heard they don't
Fast
even
track.
have dollar slices anymore in the city. Is this true?
Oh, I want some fast
No,
track
they still
pizza,
do.
man.
They still do. I heard that they didn't have it anymore. Okay.
I mean, it might be like $1.50 or something
$1.50.
now.
Well, it's not a dollar slice then. It's a $1.50 slice. It's not the same. It used to be everywhere. We'll have to do a Domino's versus 7-Eleven taste test. Maybe me and the Crow will do that, or maybe me and Clay. We'll have to see. So stay tuned for the YouTube channel for that. Make sure you go to the Gritty Knows Best Instagram. Hit us up. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what's going down. If you're not already on the YouTube channel, go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@GKBpod, P-O-D. Crow, what do you got to say for your final words?
Hey,
Hey.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the next challenge.
Hey.
Hey, can't wait for the next challenge. Let's go, EJ. Let's go, bro.
EJ, what do you have to say for yourself? You're the winner.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
You're the winner. Thank you. Look at that.
I'm the winner.
Helping out
Best
the channel.
video. The more you get the likes, then you win.
Clay,
All right.
what do you
Nothing. I'm waiting for us to I'm so sad that you turned tail on the smoking bits. I thought we were gonna start testing out exotic cigarettes.
got? No, we were gonna do that until I smoked a cigarette, and it was like the worst thing ever. That sucked. You could smoke cigarettes with EJ and Crow, maybe. If Crow
Why
wants
don't
to
you
do
do
it.
a cigar
Are
test?
we even allowed this? We would never get monetized on YouTube if we smoke cigarettes.
Will we get demonetized for
Just
smoking
hire
cigarettes?
bitches about smoking cigarettes.
I don't know. I feel like
You
we
could smoke
would.
cigars on YouTube and get monetized.
I have no idea. We got to look that up. I
We'll
feel
have
like
to find
cigarettes
out.
have
Definitely can. I
a more
definitely seen
negative.
people smoking cigars on YouTube.
Yeah,
man.
so
No,
why
I've
not
seen
just
that.
cigarette? The
We
same
got to
thing.
look it up. We got to look it up.
Stay tuned. You may see a pizza taste test. You're definitely going to see the gummy bear thing going down. You'll get the word on that. Peace and love.
Gummy bear.
See you next time.